Hello, everybody. I am the Dungeon Guru, and we are playing Kingdom Death Monster. Let's get started. In this session, we're going to be hunting the lion. Hey, Future Guru here, and I just wanted to let you know that I made it less than 30 seconds before making a mistake here, and that should really set your expectations for the rest of this video. But you should watch it anyway. Attempt to beat it absolutely senselessly, like the little loot pinata that it should be, with daughter here heading up our damage department, I guess. uh, we do have the lucky charm activated. We have the lion beast guitar, so hopefully we can land a good number of crits. We have Anduin here with the timeless eye and the skull cap hammer, going to be taking the hits. We have Tyrion here, who's going to be bringing a lot of general utility, along with the catgut bow and the cat eye circlet. And finally, we have Barty here, Barthalius, as his friends make him be called. And he's just gonna kind of be flexing. He's got a weapon for every occasion. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess trying to activate the deadly on the scrap sword. But okay, so let us begin setting up the hunt phase for the antelope, and we're gonna do a level 1 because I'm scared to do a level 2, to be perfectly honest. Let's go. All right. Now, what do I always say? I was just waiting for you to say it there. I believe that the quarry events are less dangerous than the standard hunt events, and I still believe that. And if that's not true, please tell me. So we're gonna take the first step here with Tyrion. We're gonna flip this over, and we have found a dead antelope. I believe this can actually revert us into a okay. So let's just read it. Dead antelope. The survivors are struck by the scent of rotting meat wafting from the hulking corpse ahead. The event revealer may lead the survivors to investigate. Gain some resources. Roll a d10 on 7 up. The survivors are startled by the arrival of the antelope's killer, a white lion. And we start it with a white lion level 1 higher than the quarry or the deadly highest available. So, alright. This is a tough choice actually. Because you get 2 resources. But if everybody dies, I get no resources, right? So that's an important thing to remember. If everybody dies, we get nothing. And a level 2 lion seems a little scary. Let's think about wounding on 10. Unless you're going to perfect hit. This should probably be switched. I think I'm going to make that adjustment here. I was just thinking about it, you know. Just going over it in my head. And if I'm going to be relying on perfect hits there, then Timeless Eye is just way better. Alright, so we're going to unassign that and unassign that. Okay, so reassign that. Reassign this. We're just doing it on the fly. You know, honestly though, I thought that this for Barty was perfect. So we're just going to continue using this. And who do we have here? But that's not going to work for you, huh? So we need somebody else. We need somebody else. I mean, I guess you have the right armor on at least. All right, let's get you in there. Okay. Just a small adjustment on the fly. Nothing to see here. Move along. Everything's fine. Let's think. Can I fight a level 2 lion? It's not guaranteed to occur. It's only on a 7. So more likely than not, this is just resources. Oof. Well, I'm a little scared though. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Okay. We're gonna get one random vermin resource. I don't think I've ever pulled that out. Is this just gonna be all the vermin cards? Yeah, it is. Oh, great. Okay. Shuffle that. One random vermin resource. We have the crab spider. And if you consume, I don't have any like binge eaters, right? Okay, so just anybody can carry this. Uh, I'm just gonna this crab spider thing. If I saw that in real life, whew, I'd be gone. You would not see me. That is like a fusion of my two nightmare animals, spiders and crabs. Both of them are weird. I don't know why nature keeps arriving at crabs. I don't like it. Okay. Two screaming antelope resources. We're just gonna grab two of these and a pelt. That's a great start. We'll put all our resources here. I don't think it really matters. And a large flat tooth. And then a survivor gains 1 insanity. Let's put that on. Let's put it on here on Barty. Okay. And finally, what else do we gain? Yeah, and now we roll a d10. Okay. A 3. All right. And so we're good. We are good. All right. Cool. We got some resources and we're still on the hunt. That's what we're looking for. All right. Barty, you can take this next step here. Oh my gosh, it's a hunt event. I know it's always going to be a hunt event, but I don't know. Still like to flip it. Okay, so let's grab this and give it a twist. And that is going to be 20. So we will go to the severe injuries, and then 2 pages past the severe injuries are the hunt events. And 20 ought to be in here somewhere. Okay, dry lands. As the survivors press forward, the air turns dry and the ground cracks. The survivors suffer heat exhaustion. Each survivor loses 1 survival. If they are wearing fur or heavy gear, they instead lose D5 survival. I don't have a pickaxe, so that sucks. You have fur on. You have fur on. Okay, so that's not great. So D5. Okay, you lose 5 survival. Well, that's unfortunate. And you also lose 5 survival, daughter. But you just lose 2, so that's okay. 2. And everybody else loses 1. It's a bit warm. Bit warm out here. I feel like it was a warm summer, and I'm annoyed that it's still warm into October. I would prefer it to not be warm in October. Drylands. I don't have a pickaxe, so we're on to the next one. We can take Anduin here. Carpet of ticks. The ground is that's disgusting. The ground is covered with a carpet of huge writhing ticks. Each survivor must try to fend off the swarm. Roll a d10 and add your hunt experience to the result. On the result of a 6 rather, you successfully smash the ticks away in a shower of gore. Okay. Ooh, okay. All right, well, this is not great. Okay, so 4 plus here. All right, so Anduin's good. Tyrion is good. Barthalius is good. How did I know it was going to be daughter? Okay. If the result is below 6, the ticks make you sick. Reduce your survival to 0. Okay, that's not great. And on the result of an 8 plus, suffer. Oh, and then I roll a d10. Okay. And then on the result of an 8 plus, suffer -1 permanent strength. Well, there goes the strength. Sorry, daughter. Okay. Not great. We do have the med kit here, which is going to give us back some survival, so that'll be really good. All right, and daughter will take that final step, bringing us into combat with the antelope, and I will just set up the showdown of a level 1 confirm skis. All right. And I think we can just kind of move these around. Oh, I do think they have to. Actually, I don't think that they have that limitation. So, okay. And this is going to come next to us, so we can just do it. Who is Anduin is wearing this, so he has the highest chance to get that out. Barty's our tank. Tyrion over here is doing that thing. And daughter's right here. Okay. Antelope is going to start facing that way. On arrival, gain 3 insanity, going to 7. 7 even. And I'm going to gain how many? I think it's 3. Gain 3 survival there, so we'll be back up to 4 here. Right is rain. And you're going to gain 4 survival. That's just going to take you to 6. You're just going to go to 6. No arrival stats here. And for you, you just go back to 3, but that's okay. That's all right. All right. I think we are ready. He has trample. Let's not stand on ceremony. I think like it just goes through these, right? The monster passes over. Archive it. And just if I collide with it, then it just hurts me. So let's just move it far away from me, please. All right, that's perfectly fine. Wait, is that a legal setup for these actually? 4 spaces away from all of the terrain? Yeah, that's legal. Okay. All right. Then let us begin with Mr. Antelope. What will you do today? Rundown. Full move in the direction the monster is facing and turn to face the closest survivor. Okay, full move in the direction the monster is currently facing. Just that way, which I assume I'm allowed to start the monster in any direction. If I'm not, it's not going to make that much of a difference in the long run, I don't think. So 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And come back to this. And then turn to face the closest survivor. Okay. Now we're going to pick knockdown survivor in range, closest survivor in range. So close, it's one of these two. Yeah, it can be Barty. Let's go. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it's not in range. Okay, so in range 12. Okay, so none of these are actually true. So it's going to graze. And when it grazes, it will fully move to the closest acanthus plant and end its turn if the monster is on or adjacent to an acanthus plant. Archive the terrain and heal 1 wound. I guess full move to the closest. I guess that's reasonable. All right, and we'll archive that. All right. And now it's going to be our turn. We will begin with Anduin, who is going to attempt to harvest the iron ore. And they do have the Screaming Bracers, which will give +2 to the result. And 8 takes it to 10. And so that will be... we almost got 2. That would have been cool. I think it's it. Top card. Hey, look at that. And now they will move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And that seems reasonable. Tyrion is going to dash. I think, let's see, can I make it? So if I move 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. Okay. So Tyrion's just gonna, I guess I can dash and then move and then activate and try and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Yeah, so I'll dash to go there and I'll attempt to activate. Well, let's see if I retain my, I don't, so I'm down to 5. That's perfectly fine. And I'll attempt to harvest this acanthus. A 9, that seems pretty good. We will take a fresh acanthus. I will take that. Thank you very much. Come again. I like that. Archiving this. Daughter is going to... Daughter can't really afford to dash. So daughter's just going to do a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 action. And Barty here is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to do a little dash move action here. See if he can retain. Does not. Down to 5. That's fine. Retaining from the rawhide, just in case we forgot. And attempt to gather. An 8. I think that does it. We can't be stopped. We're pretty good at this game. I just want everybody to know. Alright, great. And we'll archive that. And I believe it will now be the Ram's turn. Okay. If there are no Acanthus plants on the Showdown board, discard Showdown and perform basic action. Full move the antelope to the closest Acanthus plant. Okay. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, either way it's 3. This gets me closer to other people, so I'll go here. I think I can make that choice. I think I can do this as well, actually. Whoa. I want to rotate, please. Okay. And it consumes it. Heal D5. Place Chow Down on top of the AI deck instead of discarding it. There you have it. Okay. Alright, so now we need to do things in the right order. I want a card for my activation, which I guess is in these general cards, huh? So maybe let's just take a second and look through, and I'll take one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these. I guess this is reasonable. Okay. And I guess we can put it right there, right there, right there, and right there. And I can flip this when we're done. Look, that's a reasonable solution for right now. I may eventually rework this so that each player has the 4 cards and they represent the survival actions, but I think it's okay for right now. So what do we need to do here? In terms of like advancing our overall strategy, we probably want to try and use the clawhead arrow, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we are just in range on. It is slow. Must have a bow and you're good to activate this. But I don't think, I mean, slow ammo, oh, ammo might mean that I need to do it that way. So I think I'm going to trigger, I'm going to surge and use the cat eye circlet. So we're going to surge See if I retain. I do. So the surge is functionally free, and we will look at the top 3 hit locations. Okay, and what do we have? We have just some luck, -1 movement, tail. Okay, so let's put this down lowest, this second, and this first. And I'm going to now use the clawhead arrow and attempt to wound it. I miss. Okay, easy. All right. That's fine. Whoop. Can't use that again for the fight. All right. Let's see, daughter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you could move like 3 and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then dash or pounce. That seems good. Dash pounce. I think we might do that. Oh, you don't have. Calm down there, daughter. Okay. Yeah, let's do that. Is it a dash pounce? Pounce is pounce. Where is pounce? Oh, it's yeah. Okay, so it's a dash pounce. Um like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so it's dash to here, pounce, and be here. Okay. And we're now down to 2 survival. And we're gonna roll 2, 3, 3 dice, hitting on 7, 6, hitting on 6, I guess. Okay, 3 dice hitting on 6. All right, those all hit, and with Combo Master, on a perfect hit, I make 1 additional attack roll. Okay, so it's 3 hits. So we know what these 3 are, actually. Okay. Move suffers an additional wound. When the monster starts its movement on a roll of a 1, it's knocked down. Okay. So, in general, we have 1 deadly here, 1 here. So our crit range is 10, 9, 8. So we're 8, and we're strength 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're strength 6. Oh, on arrival, gain 2 survival. Okay, hold on. We're just gonna gain that 2 survival because we were totally missing them. Okay. Strength 6, crits on 8s. Let's do the first one, and we'll begin with the furry tail. Okay. So 6 plus 5. I mean, his toughness is 8. Yeah, so we just need a 2 to wound. Okay. So it's not a crit, but that is a wound. So we'll take that there. And we'll now do the inverted knee. That is a crit. So this is a persistent injury that we'll keep in play. Maybe it comes here. Can I flip the rotation on? No, I can't. Okay. Oh, we'll put it right here then. And that's just whenever it tries to move. Okay. And now we'll do the restless inner thigh. And that is a crit. Okay. So whenever it moves, it suffers an additional wound. And so I need to do 2 more wounds, right? Because there's only 1 card there, and I did 3 wounds. So I'm going to do 1 more wound. And you can, whoops. And you can see that we're at 2, and now I'm going to do one more wound, and we're now at 3. Okay. And that is daughter. Good job. Next, I will do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2. Okay. So you would have to dash. So let's do Anduin. I'm going to dash with Anduin. So he's going to go down to 3. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I'm going to move and go here. And I'm going to attempt, actually, yeah, let's just go in here, I guess. I'm going to attempt to stick him with the scrap sword, I guess. It's 2 speed, hitting on 5s. Let's go. That is 1 hit, and it's a perfect hit, which does mean that it's deadly. Actually, no, it's strength 4 and it's deadly. So it's a 7 strength hit here. Let's look at the hit location. It is the Restless Rump. Okay. And with the +4 strength from my perfect hit, this is going to go to strength 8, and deadly means I'm critting on 9s. So 2s and 9s. Okay, well, that is a wound. Okay. So we'll deal 1 damage, and it will, let's see, face away from the attacker and full move in a straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now a couple of things are going to happen because it we did collide here, and so we're going to suffer 1 damage to our waist, and because of the persistent injury. Oh wow. Okay, I guess I will do this as well. So okay, it's fine. But whenever it starts, whenever it moves, it suffers. If it moves, whenever the screen moves, it suffers an additional wound. Oh, okay. Yeah, so it suffers an additional wound right now. Okay. There it is. Um, okay. And that only leaves Barty here. So Barty, you're a little far from the party. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. You can get there though. So maybe we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 4. We'll go there. Let's see if we can retain our survival. We cannot. We're down to 4. And what do I want to do? Um, yeah, maybe we'll just try and use the skull cap hammer. 2 on 7s. 2 misses. That's fine. And I think it's okay. Now, this only sticks around for 1 turn. So you discard it. I guess it goes here. Doesn't say archive, just discard, so I think it goes there. Okay. Now, okay, closest knocked down survivor. The furthest threat in field of view in range. Okay, so that's going to be Anduin, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And they can just barely get there because they don't have -1 movement. So then there's closest knockdown survivor. I'm sorry. I just totally looked over that. So it's going to pick daughter here. And then it's going to move and attack. Okay, I think this is totally fine. So it's just going to come here, look at daughter, It's going to be a speed 1 attack on 2 up. Sure. Miss anyway. Oh, and we do need to do this to see if it gets knocked down. Okay, it doesn't. Okay. All right. Easy. Easy, easy, easy. Daughter can stand up. And it's our turn. Oh, I'm just going to fill this in as I'm thinking about it right now. This is totally bow. This is probably sword, I guess. You know what? We're going to make it spear, even though we wounded with the sword. Because I think I... no, I would make it sword. Because I would be scared that the monster would break our weapon. And this can be club. That's fine. Party with the clubs. And your guitar, obviously, daughter. Okay. So with Tyrion, let's use the cat eye circlet. See what we got coming. Cat eye circlet via a surge, of course. Okay. Okay. Ooh, okay. So that spasm's a little dangerous. Okay, so then we probably want this spasm to be first. We probably want... Okay, so we'll do this. We'll do this. And we'll do this. Okay. And... So that was a surge. I think we're just gonna try and use the catgut bow now. Oh wait, I might have to dash. Okay, hold on. That was a surge. Okay. I think I need to dash now because I'm out of range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're gonna dash to here. That'll be another survival. Oh, let's see if we can retain. Okay, and retain that. Okay, retain neither. Okay, that's fine. All right. Uh, now that we've dashed and surged, so we surged, cat eye, surged, dash, didn't retain either one, and now we're gonna activate the catgut bow. And that's gonna be 2 dice on 7 plus, 2 hits, and we will do. Let's do the furry throat first. Okay. I think that actually, yeah, that totally wounds. It's not a crit, but that's okay. A wound, and then we're gonna do the ferocious spasm. Definitely does not wound, but it does trigger this, which is gonna do the basic action. Closest knockdown survivor. The basic action only targets one at a time. Target each survivor in the zone of death and perform basic action. Oh, okay. So I already target. So it's just 2 speed, 2 plus accuracy, double hits, going to the chest and waist, and I'll just take that for 1 damage. That's totally fine. Okay. Now let's just go around, and we're gonna just do a normal attack. So I think it's gonna be 3 speed, hitting on 6s. Okay, that's 1 hit, and then my Timeless Eye will trigger... Wait, no, my Combo Master will trigger another one. So it's just 1 hit. Alright, and 8s for a crit. Not a crit, but it is a wound. So blood and spittle erupt from the screaming antelope's wounded undermaw. If the wound roll is even, suffer 1 brain damage. If it is odd, gain 1 insanity. Daughter, we need to talk about your growing insanity here. I just feel like we're losing you. Okay. Mm, let's think. I don't like being in line here, so I think I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I'll get offline and I'll just swing the scrap sword. I think that's gonna be 2 hits and a perfect hit. So yeah, plus 4 strength for the rest of the attack. So these two are gonna be coming through at 8s. This is pretty good. So let's hit the trap here. Make sure we normalize our luck. Okay. Hmm. Okay, so the attacker is adjacent. The weapon is stuck, tugging frantically. It comes loose, but you stumble. Oh, I suffer 5 knockback. Okay, so I only don't wound on a 9 and or on a 1, and I crit on a 9. So this is very likely. Man, but I really don't want to lose my scrap sword. So I think I'll start with the gnarled horns first. Okay, 4 is not a failure, it is a wound. And then we'll do giant mouth. Um, no, my sword. Why would you eat that? Whatever. I I knew it was gonna happen. Like as soon as I saw it, I was like, I'm gonna lose my sword. Dang it, my sword. Okay. I guess we're just gonna move up here and we'll use the skull cap. That's actually gonna be 2 hits. Giant teeth, super dense. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, +2 luck. Okay, cool. So, um, +2 luck will mean I go from 10s to 9s and then 8s. So we'll try this one. Okay. Uh, I don't think that's actually a wound. 4 plus 4 is... That was a 4, right? It was a 4. 4 plus 4 is... Okay. Thank you. Please flip that. 4 plus 4 is 8. That is a wound. Okay. Well, that's a wound. We'll take it. We'll pick this up. We'll flip that over. We'll set it down. We'll give it a shuffle. We'll take 1 damage. And super dense. Our weapon is not frail. It's a club. And on a perfect hit. I don't think I perfect hit it though. No, no perfect hit. Okay. But a 7 is going to be a wound. But super dense. But that's fine. So that goes there. Okay. And I think just because we're almost done, I'm going to surge with daughter and swing 3 more times. And that's going to hit once. And wow, that actually does not wound. Okay. Well, let's take this down. And let's surge with Anduin. And try and use the spear. Sure. Okay, we'll surge with Anduin. Try and use the spear. It's going to be 6s. 1. Okay. It's not a club or a shield. And I did not... yep. Barbed 4. It is barbed 4, but I did not get a perfect hit. So it's just 3 strength, so I need a 5 here. And a 9 will do it. And the antelope goes down. Alright, so that was pretty easy. I mean, I'm happy, right? I'm happy. Nobody died. We got some resources. Oh, wait, wait. I'm going to shuffle this because I think I didn't shuffle it. Shuffle. Shuffle 4. Okay. Alright. And we get monster hide, monster bone, that thing, monster hide. We got this, and this, this, and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Okay. Alright. Uh-huh. Yep. Oh, and this thing. Oh yeah, and this thing. Man, we got a lot of stuff here. Dang. Alright, and 4 of these. Shank bone again, spiral horn again, gums. Okay. Alright. So that's a pretty good haul. I don't know, maybe we can do a level 2 antelope. I'm not sure. What does it get? It's these speed and damage tokens. Like these are, but like we took like no damage. So maybe we could have done a level 2. Maybe we try that. You know what? I'm gonna look at what diabolical does. Diabolical. Thank you. Can I look at it? Okay, at the end of the monster's turn, target a random survivor in the trample zone. Full move through the target. Move the survivor through and past the survivor. If there is no target, full move forward. Okay, all right. So, okay, so you clearly have to have dash so that you can dash out of the trample zone. That's just so it's just like the lion. It's just a you. The interesting thing about that, right? Kind of like the insidious part of that, because you read it and you're like, oh, you just have to dash out of the thing, right? And it's like, yeah, that's kind of it, but it's a steady survival. Oh my gosh, I almost died there. It's a steady survival drain to avoid it every turn. And if you're not avoiding it, then you're taking 2 damage to a random spot and getting knocked down. So, yeah, that's interesting. I guess it's a ray, so I guess it just continues the entire like, you know, the end of the monster's turn. Target a random survival in the trample zone. And I can only assume that this means okay. And so after it targets, then you have a flow and you can move. Full move through the target. Okay. Well, that's actually like kind of nice because you can actually use it uh to reposition it, which is I guess interesting. Okay. All right. Well, that is that. I think that was a rather successful hunt, and um, you know, we do have the butcher coming up, but we're not gonna worry about that right now, right? We're just vibing. We're yeah, but I just said that. We're that was funny. Um, you know, we're we're just trying to find our footing again. And that was a pretty easy fight. I think that maybe the antelope fights turn into I don't know, man. This plus speed, this can be dangerous. That plus speed can be dangerous. But I'm feeling a lot better. Like I'm feeling pretty good. So I think that we're gonna call it there with a very successful hunt, getting a good number of resources. We're gonna have, our settlement event to look forward to, perhaps an innovation, because now that we have some resources for that, we might even think about, some new weapons. Maybe finally making some leather. We could make one, two, three, four. We could get four leather. Four leather could be one, two, three, maybe like 3 pieces. Well, that's not That's not a full set, but it's pretty good. We could also think about making the Zimbato. We have a perfect bone that we've been holding on to. Zimbato could be in the cards. We could make the scrap rebar. We got a lot of stuff to think about, but we're not thinking about that right now. So thank you so much for watching and tuning in. And if you, you know, in the comments want to be like, hey, I think that this would be a good idea based on the gear that you have and the kind of the direction and state of your campaign. If you think that I need to be using blood paint in a way, like let me know. I'm out here still learning. I think this is definitely the furthest that I've taken a campaign. So and like still been alive. So I'm still really enjoying it. So thank you so much for kind of following through this journey with me, and I really appreciate it because I am the Dungeon Guru, and you should stay safe down there.